Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Young Ramon, back in the zone for the whole city. I'm putting it on, baby. And you know who I got with me? Starting to my right, I got my dog,
BMP.
Macho.
Oz, what's up?
and today, Clutch City is presenting the one and only Black Adam review. And we're here to talk about it like always.
Just fresh out.
Yeah,
30 minutes.
30 minutes,
30
right?
minutes.
Let's beat him.
On the grind.
Who trying to start it off, though?
Let's go BMP.
BMP. Shit. I enjoyed it. I definitely think it was on DC's better side.
Yeah, let's start off with the good.
It was definitely on DC's better side. Not above Aquaman, not above Man of Steel. Probably in DC's top 3.
DC's top 3 above. I'll put it above Wonder Woman.
Wait, you think
Definitely
Aquaman's
both
better than
Wonder
this
Woman
one?
and
No.
Well, two.
Well, Aquaman, yes, is better than this.
What?
Aquaman's better than this.
I think,
Aquaman's
no, I
better
like
than
Black Adam better Aquaman, bro.
this. Nah.
And you only gave it a 7.5?
Yeah.
What'd you give
What'd you give
Aquaman?
Aquaman?
Like a 7, bro. Yes.
Oh, we know where your head's at.
And then Man of Steel is better. Man of Steel is better.
How much did you put Man of Steel at?
Probably like not much to be honest, like a 7.7. Close to an
This
8.
nigga's not fucking with
It's
DC at
coming
all.
No,
out.
DC,
Yeah.
bro,
I
DC's
mean,
not that good.
They're not
He's
good,
got a
though.
strong
They're
eye.
not- DC's not that good, yeah.
Every
Not-
time
not
I
that
put
good.
like,
Man of Steel, Man of
You-
Steel, and
you don't
Aquaman.
disrespect Man of Steel.
no, Man of Steel was good, but every time DC like does even one good thing, they just consistently
Do two
gonna
things
fuck
bad.
it up.
I understand.
So it's
Like,
like,
if we're talking Man of Steel, that 8.59.
Yeah, but just in, in itself,
Not
the,
in
the
itself,
movie,
yes.
yeah, without all the bullshit afterwards, the
That is
movie
Superman.
Man of Steel
is literally
fine.
like the
no,
truest Superman.
I understand. Superman is a good movie, but I'm not gonna give it an 8.5.
All right. That's not what we're here to talk
Let's see,
about. That's not what we're here to
continue,
talk
dog.
about. Yeah, go ahead.
We're here for Black Adam.
Black Adam.
And he showed up. The Rock, I
Showed
think
up,
he killed
showed
the
up.
role.
Yeah.
Definitely did great as Black Adam.
The Rock
That
is
boy-
Black Adam, bro.
Yeah, that
know
boy
what
was
I mean?
bulky.
He's
That boy was
bulky.
big.
The only thing he was
He's got biceps on his fucking traps, dude.
nigga, them shits were touching his ears, but the only thing he was missing was that Vegeta viewpoint.
The Vegeta.
Yeah. Bro, when his son turned to Black Adam, I swear to God, I thought it was the crazy Black Adam from the comics.
I thought I saw the V.
Yeah,
too.
nigga, I started seeing that shit too.
I was like, his son is busted.
He was definitely like, they did good showing his powers. First 5 minutes of seeing him, catches like 100 bodies.
Right. Yeah.
Brutal's the first person we see.
It sets the tone for what he is.
Yeah, that's how you present a superhero.
He legitimately
Or, like,
brutaled
a
the
person.
dude. The first go.
First, right off rip, it was a brutal.
He electrified him till his bones came out.
Right.
That's how you make an entrance.
I like when he threw the dude like so hard, he just had his arm left.
Yeah.
And shit like
And
that.
it's something you don't see too much in superhero movies either. Like, who's doing what Black Adams did?
Pulling
Like,
up and just
even
wrecking
villains really, even what villain really kind of just pulled up and did what he did. So
I
it's
like when he
it's-
threw a guy's body to block a rocket coming. That shit was fire.
Yeah. They had a lot of shots. They had a lot of high moments in this
Action.
movie. You know what I'm saying? I think more so the only reasons I would lessen the points of it is more technical things, I guess, that we're gonna get into later. But overall, yeah, I thought the movie was refreshing. I thought it was cool. I thought
It refreshing.
it was refreshing. It was cool. Had a great action in it. You know, we like to see
The best
that.
action we've seen from DC in a minute.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure, and
Yes.
great visual effects and everything like that. Who else did I like? The fat dude.
He was funny.
He was funny.
Bro
Way
took a
funnier
shot.
than Adam Smasher.
Bro took a whole
Wait,
shot.
wait,
too.
wait,
No, Adam Smasher was like, if you take him away from the movie and even the girl, it's damn near a better movie.
But let's talk about the fat guy. He
Makes
took a whole bullet. It was
Right,
good.
right,
He was
yeah,
good.
right.
He took
I
a whole
thought
bullet.
The fucking
Dr.
Dr.
Fate
Fate
came
was
up
right
with-
there.
Yeah, he told him though. He told him, like, "Oh, you're not gonna die," but he really helped him. He's
That's
like,
what I'm
"You're
saying. He
good."
didn't take the bullet out.
Literally just take the
He's
shot.
like, shake
He's
that
like,
out,
"Don't
shake
worry
that
about
out,
it."
shake
Yeah.
that out.
That's
You're not
really
dying
what
yet,
happened.
bro.
That's
You're
really
not
what happened.
dying
He didn't
yet.
take the bullet out.
Electricity.
Heal him, nothing.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't heal nothing. No type of magic. He's just like, shake it up.
And that's
Okay.
one of the points I had. I liked Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, and I
For
liked
sure.
the visuals of
For
Dr.
sure.
Fate. He was cool.
For sure.
Have more powers. He was underpowered, I think, because Dr. Fate, there's a death battle on YouTube where he bodies Doctor Strange. And if Doctor Strange could destroy a whole universe, like, what are we doing here? He should have been able to solo Black Adam.
That was my only thing. If we're gonna talk about Dr. Fate, I think he was slick. He was cool, charming, all that. But we only seen a select power set within the movie, like the clones. a field
Genjutsu.
like force field,
The Genjutsu he
a
put
couple
him in.
times, yeah.
And
But
that was
those were they just
I don't
recycled
even
his
think
powers
he's
then.
dead, to be honest with you, bro. I see that helmet, bro. I feel like he's
No,
coming
no,
back.
no. The actor's
Dr.
dead,
Fate.
but somebody else will be Dr.
Somebody, Dr. Fate is a title. It's not a specific person. So
Yeah.
the helmet's just gonna go find
But
somebody.
No,
here's
I
my
just
thing,
don't
here's
feel
my
like
thing.
the character is dead himself. I feel like he's gonna be back.
No,
I don't
he's
know.
gonna
He's
be
gonna
back.
pull
He's
some
gonna be
Dr. Fate shit like,
He's gonna be
gotcha.
back, but the
I'm
only
still here.
thing,
No,
the
I
thing
think
that I
he
didn't
was
like about
fine.
Dr. Fate, I guess more so at the end, was he was so pressed to die. He was so pressed to 1v this nigga. Like, I just didn't like that.
He was
bro.
trying to change fate. He
kinda-
was like, I guess if I do this and bring Black Adam out, it'll save my friend. But if we just go in there, we'll stop him, but he's gonna die.
right.
So he
But I was-
gave up his life for his buddy's life.
It makes
But
sense.
it was just too much of a recall to, like, I guess Doctor Strange. You know, Doctor Strange got hold of the knife. That's what it kind of felt like.
Oh, I didn't even go into that. I was just like, he's trying to save his buddy.
Nah, it was that, like, Tony Stark taking the nuke out of New York type moment from him.
Well, when he said, like, I'm emotional. I don't see my friends die even though I've seen the future for 100 years. I just thought it was that. Like, that explained it.
I thought that was funny when he's talking to Hawkman right there, and he's like,
Spoilers, by the way.
first time, I don't see the future.
And it's beautiful. I thought that was a big point.
I was like, this boy is tired, bro.
I feel that, bro. But I think the thing is, I guess Doctor Strange needed more, like, history. This nigga was like, oh, he's coming out of retirement, da-da-da. But I'm like, bro, we ain't never seen this nigga. We ain't never seen this nigga. I don't care about this nigga.
There was emotional beats that they tried to hit that didn't work because we didn't have enough time.
Yeah, didn't have enough.
And so that scene where he's like, I want my friend to live and it's beautiful that I'm gonna die. It didn't hit us hard because we don't know you.
That's what I was kind of saying. It was like kind of
That's the
forced
problem.
and shit like
If
that.
we knew him like Iron Man, that probably would have hit hard as fuck.
That's
You know
probably what I
mean?
have with the
saying,
movie.
yeah.
Where,
Honestly-
like the action was lit. Like action was there. Like had the cool like action scenes, but like the plot was not there. The
Yeah,
plot,
I-
the
But
plot
give me
was missing.
specifics here. Give me
I agree.
specifics.
Like from like the Black Adam's origin story was all right. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't something like spectacular. Like something
I like that they
something awesome.
misdirected.
But like the villain
But how
too
many
was
times?
kind of like all over the place. Like the whole like try to get the whole city involved. Like randomly, like you telling me these people randomly remember a random champion like who just blown up the city and just start worshiping him and throwing.
Like, how the whole
they all
plot-
just like they have some great history classes if anything. Like how the fuck do you remember that? Like most of us don't even know our heroes like that. It was kind of like cliche a little
Well,
bit.
if you have
like,
a big ass statue overlooking your city, I figure you like, yo, who is that?
yeah, but how you know that guy, that stone fucked up statue is that guy right there?
Because he's flying.
Right.
yeah, but they have superheroes, so they know like niggas be flying and shit already.
And that
Well,
time,
with like a star thing.
Wearing the same outfit that
And,
the,
like, the whole-
statue's wearing.
The power set's the same. It's him. It's him. It's like a,
But how do we know he's a good guy or not, though? That's what I'm trying to say. It's
They
like
didn't.
they're
They
instantly
didn't.
corrected.
yeah. I think they did a good job on touching on that, the duality between him trying to be a good guy and a bad guy. You know what I mean? Because of his rage was more so why he's a bad guy. But present day, you can't kill niggas. All right, fine, whatever. But what you asking? Like the plot? Why did we didn't like the plot?
I think they, speaking to that, like, when the girl, I can't remember her name, the mom, when she came up to him, she's like, yo, you're not a hero? And he's like, no.
I never said that.
Right.
Like, the misdirection's good, I feel.
No, the misdirection was good.
I was like, he never said that he was a
his
hero.
backstory, the way they handle Black Adam, I don't mind. The more so the story of, like, let's say the main evil nigga, I thought was like a little
Super weak,
sloppy.
super
That's what I'm
weak.
saying, and that's what the main story revolved around. Was kind of like the crown, the evil wizards, or the main dude that was related to the past king or whatever. That was super.
I thought
weak.
that was corny.
That shit was.
I
Super
was like,
weak.
does he need to be a descendant of him, or he just wants a crown?
No, and they had a lot of typical beats within this movie too. Like, I guess the ending, like I said, just a fucking I don't know, big CGI. Well, I guess niggas online be talking about Marvel big CGI fights. I'm like, well, here we go.
I thought
The fighting was good.
No,
fighting
fighting
was
was
good,
fighting
and
was
the
the best
brutal
part
at
of
the
the
end where
movie.
he like did this look fire. Visuals, like I said, were there.
No, visuals was fire. But
Bad guy was not.
what does I mean by typical? Like, what else? The rebellion with the
zombies?
People, the zombies.
That didn't need to happen.
Yeah,
that was
didn't
so
need to happen.
that was so added there for no reason, bro.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
And they resolved it so quick too. It was like, oh,
This all, like I said, this all happened like within a day, not even, bro. By the end of the night, Superman showed up.
So it wasn't that big a battle, or at least a big as battle as I was expecting. But by the time the dude became the demon, it was late in the movie, so I was like, it can't be that long.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't really expecting it to be that long.
Right, and then his whole character design, I was like, bro, we're just finding Lucifer.
Yeah,
we just find out Baphomet, bro. Like, right. And he had the star on his chest. I'm like, okay. You know what I mean?
I'm sure if we were like more into the Black Adam history or whatever.
I've never seen that villain a day in my life.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Savat? Some shit like that?
When he said Savat, I was like, if I probably knew it, it was probably...
I mean, we could look him up. Right. But honestly, I felt like that's a new character, bro. Like, that whole storyline it felt new. And it felt like it missed for me.
I feel like the bad guy missed, but I feel like that was only second half. So the first half was a lot about Black Adam.
Well, it started with that rock. It started with that rock.
The Eternal.
Whoa. Okay, so let's go to the beginning because it gave me a very bad first impression because it was exposition dumped. It gave me five paragraphs off the top.
Yeah.
And I was like, this kid doesn't stop talking. This is nuts. All right, so I was like, this is bad. And then Black Adam came through and it picked up heavy. Up until when the bad guy kidnapped the kid, I was like, okay, it's starting to slow down because the bad guy's more in the view. Mm-hmm. Before then, it was just mostly Black Adam.
Black Adam, right?
And when that happened, I was like, it's fire.
Right. There was a point where at the beginning it was like a 7 for me, right? Until the first fight with the Legion of Justice and Black Adam, that shit did boost it up to like an 8 for me. But then, and even that fight scene in the room, in the house, that shit was fire. Yeah. Hawkman, he was punching above his league a little bit. He's a little too hubris for me. He's just arrogant.
He was talking way too much to Black Adam. Way too much,
bro.
In my opinion, he should have been fried.
He was holding his own though. He was holding his own because I was like, bro, Hawkman's finna be a punching bag and the shit, bro. That's just naturally what he is in DC Comics. But he was cool. I liked his design, things like that.
I like this character. He was like true to like what he like believed in. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he brought a good fucking fight.
What was weird?
He's not a good leader though. He's not a good leader though.
What was weird was him using Dr. Fate's powers at the end.
That was weird.
Because I thought the helmet shows a person, so that shows.
That's kind of like a little cop out.
Man, he's still alive, bro. It was him the whole time. He's coming back, bro.
Sorry, bro.
No, you're good.
Well, I did like. You remember when the Justice Society was talking to the girl and she was like, "Yo, you're not helping here. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you came here to take out this guy who's actually helping us." I was they're kind of the bad guy. He's the good guy to them. So I was like, okay, it's a nice.
It had a little back and forth. The whole movie had a good back and forth, even action wise, because that first action scene in the city, it wasn't like Black Adam took that by a mile. You know what I'm saying? It was like he barely took that shit.
Well, I never expected him to. It's Dr. Fate in there, and I was like, he's a heavy hitter. I expected Hawkman to get bodied like you.
Yeah.
But he was punching.
But like I said, it was a good back and forth.
Yeah, I expected the other two people, the lady, the girl with the little wind powers, and then whatchamacallit?
Adam Smasher,
the big guy. Adam Smasher, they're useless as fuck.
Get that nigga off the screen, bro. He wasn't
fighting. Like Hawkman and fucking Fate were the ones actually fucking fighting. The other two were like just picking up, make sure people aren't dying. Like,
the thing with the wind chick, I liked her effects. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I liked her wind effects. The green and like. It looked elegant.
It looked graceful. I was good with that.
Yeah.
I like that at first,
the colors.
I feel like they did it too much.
They did it too much.
It was like, all right, we get it. Like, you just did this 20 minutes ago.
But I'm just gonna.
So what you wanted to do, like fucking Avatar Airbender or something?
No, she could do the same thing, but like, why slow mo it? Like, why
show it a different way?
Fast.
Or show it fast.
Yeah, but just show the projectiles being thrown fast.
No, you're right. And I was gonna say, I didn't like that Flash slow mo scene at the very beginning.
You know what? With the music, it lasted too long.
I didn't like it. I thought he should have just slaughtered them like how he slaughtered them in the cave and shit like that. I didn't like the slow mo. I didn't like the slow mo beats. But you were saying that she used too many slow mo parts?
Like the film used, yeah. Every time she was using her powers, slow down. She was using her powers. So it's like, it just got a little too much. Not like a big critique, but I mean, it did get a little annoying though.
I get you.
Compared to like what she was doing, because she wasn't really doing shit.
She wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
She threw a card, that nigga?
Yeah. And he came back though.
Also, you remember when she was throwing poles at Black Adam and missed every one of them?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
and
doing
he just
50,
stood there
yeah.
like, what are we doing here?
Dude, Black Adam was like taking shot on the chin, bro. A lot of the times, he was just standing there and he's indestructible.
He's like, let me see. what this
Bulletproof,
does.
missile
Not that much,
proof,
alright.
everything proof. Besides that little blue thing, what's that shit that he was hurt to?
Eternium?
Eternium?
Dude, I
What
like
is that?
the Eternium like air scooters they were riding, bro. That shit was
Those
fire,
shit were
bro.
And do you see how fast he were going?
When he was zooming in
My
the
God.
last
That
one,
was a firefight scene, though.
and then he teleported into one of them and he exploded.
Yeah, they got real creative with some of the fights in this shit, bro. And you know what's funny? You know in the trailers he punches the jets? That never happened in
Yeah, there was no jet.
the misdirection. This whole movie is misdirection, bro. They changed Black Adam's story like 3 fucking times. 3 fucking times throughout this
You
movie,
don't know
dog.
what the hell was going on.
You don't know what the hell's going on, but I think they told Black Adam's story pretty fucking good. Like I said, the story overall, not the best, but Black Adam, solid, bro.
Solid.
Definitely a good movie theater movie though, for sure. Like if you come into the movie theater, you want like, especially going with your boys, you want a good action movie and shit, get you like, you know, riled up and, you know, get you on your toes. So definitely achieve that for sure.
It's definitely a comic book movie for me. It's like when I'm watching it, like the air scooters were cool. We got heroes. We got until Lucifer fucking started coming out. Now I'm like, it's the end of the world, I guess. But it's real comic booky, which I almost felt like not traditional DC. It's not like the Batman or Joker or fucking
Definitely
Batman vs Superman. Like this is almost like Marvel type quality.
It's kind of like his own. It's almost
All the
franchise,
colors,
I feel
it's
like.
Definitely
I'm
more
telling you.
Marvel type quality, especially with the action, and even the end fight scene with the CGI too. I think
Yeah,
The Rock
like-
learned a lot from Marvel.
I feel like action wise is more
Which, why
Marvel,
not?
but not story wise.
He's a
I feel
good-
like story wise, Marvel's still doing it better. But like action wise, like the action CGI gave me a lot of like Avenger vibes, like, you know, very
Right,
dramatic explosions, pretty
Right,
good.
right. So thing for me, I'm not sure if DC fans is really gonna rock with this because something
Dude,
like
fuck
Suicide
DC
Squad.
fans. They don't.
No,
they
I
destroyed
get
their own franchise.
that. 100%.
Even
Well,
more.
I mean,
Change Superman.
No,
he was
DC.
too dark.
They actually said that shit?
Yes, they're like he shouldn't
so
have killed
dumb.
Zod.
no, right.
Dude, you should not
So
Well,
those
they
guys
broke
are not gonna
something
like
like
this movie at all, I'll tell you right now.
I'm saying, yeah, they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna
Yeah,
like
it's too dark
it, bro,
now.
because they're like, Suicide Squad 1 and 2 is too bright.
That's one of their best movies in my opinion.
Suicide Squad. Which
Suicide
one?
Squad 2. Suicide Squad 2.
Both of them
One
aren't bad.
not.
2 was
No,
better.
I didn't mind the first one though.
It was a
Nah,
good
the
movie.
first
It was
one-
I didn't feel like it wasn't
Bro,
until
the
later that
Joker
niggas were
was
hating
so
though.
bad.
But that's not part of the movie. He wasn't even in it like that.
Croc was so bad.
Killer Croc. Who likes Killer Croc? I only like him in Arkham, the game.
The sword bitch was so bad. Nah. She was in it for 2 seconds. Didn't kill one person.
But
off
she wasn't
screen, I
bad
don't
though.
think. She was bad.
Nah, what about Will Smith?
But it had a good combination of action and comedy though, like what we expect from Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
You know what it was? It wasn't
like
a
the plot
Suicide
wasn't
Squad.
too well,
it
but
was
it was
a Will
alright.
Smith and Margot Robbie team up.
They might have
And
carried,
Amanda
but it's
Waller.
alright.
Yeah,
Manuel.
I said they might have carried those movies, but it's alright.
Yeah.
fine.
But
What'd you
the
think-
second one is definitely better.
What did you think about the end credit scene?
end credit scene?
I've been waiting on this. Henry Cavill looks phenomenal. He's
He looks
Superman.
great. He looks great.
He's Superman.
And The Witcher.
And the Witcher. And the Witcher.
And the
Yeah.
Witcher.
And The Witcher,
Yeah.
bro.
The Witcher.
Bro's doing it all.
I love his redesign because I love his swirl. Like it's just a Superman staple to have that swirl in the hair.
100%.
That man pulled up with a way more blue suit.
Yeah, way
Yeah,
No,
it was
it
crisp.
was crisp.
shiny.
It was crisp.
Yeah.
It was
It's
shiny.
crisp.
He pulled up with a swirl, and it just comes out of the smoke, and I was like, that's good. I like
That's
that.
good. I was worried they weren't gonna show him for a second because he was in the dark for a minute. But no, he's been keeping up with the weights. You know what I mean? The suit still looks great.
Right.
And I mean, I don't know if they're saying that they're gonna fight eventually, but I don't think they're gonna fight the next
It
fight.
kind of gave me those vibes though. I feel like they might throw
Yeah, I mean,
them down.
I
Well,
mean,
I want them
honestly,
to throw
bro.
hands eventually.
Yeah, that's
of
what I want
course.
to see. Bro. Just
Honestly,
give me the
bro.
vibe.
Yeah, I
them
don't
to
want to
go
see.
there.
I don't want to see them trying to. Let's see them fight.
Yeah.
But the only complaint with me is that it needs to be Shazam first before Superman because that's Shazam's enemy, bro.
And kill Shazam. Kill Shazam.
And
Let's just
kill
go there.
Shazam?
Yeah, I want that.
They need a new actor, so actually, yes.
this
Get this man out.
Yeah.
Get
I don't
this
mind
man
that.
out.
Petition everybody.
I
Yeah.
don't mind if they kill this Shazam. If they kill this Shazam and come out with a better Shazam, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this new Shazam, you're gonna die. All of them.
Kill
little
all of
niggas,
them. Kill
all of them gonna
Kill all
die,
of them.
bro.
Same time.
Fucking Shazam 2 trailer. Are you fucking kidding me?
Kill one.
That
with
shit
the
is
other.
trash, bro. That
Yeah, I
trailer
know.
is so trash.
The trailer, because the trailer they showed it before Black Adam, and it just put a bad vibe in the.
Niggas want to talk
in the
about, Shang-Chi has just a big CGI dragon. Well, here y'all fucking go. DC, fucking, in the trailer of Shazam, they got a big fucking CGI
At least
dragon.
Marvel did it first.
At least the trailblazers, the true trailblazers, man. But nah, he has to fight Shazam first, though. You know,
I'm down, yeah.
No, yeah. He has to get to Shazam first, but I'm excited
makes
to
sense.
see him go against Superman at some point.
Right.
I did like the whole idea.
because that's iconic too.
Who
Yeah.
you got your money on though?
Huh?
Who you got your money on?
Superman
Superman.
never
Superman.
loses, bro.
Superman.
Yeah,
Superman
come
does
on,
not
bro.
lose.
But like,
That's
I
can't beat him.
did
But that
like
shit-
Amanda Waller talking to Black Adam, and she was like, "Look, if you step a foot out of Conduct, we got people to call."
Conduct?
And he was Conduct. That was the name
Oh,
of the
Conduct.
fucking.
Oh, yeah.
If you step a foot out, we got people to call. And he was like, "Send them," and she sent him right away, like 2.5 seconds.
No, he
That
was,
man
he was
there.
there. He was there
We got
with
him
the
on
drone.
speed dial.
He was there
We
with
got
the
him on
drone.
speed dial.
He was there
I
with the
don't
drone.
like the fact that Amanda somehow still pulls this much weight after she fucked up with the Starro. She fucked up there. She even got betrayed by her own team. And then she also fucked up with the Will Smith in the first movie.
No, Amanda Waller, they dropped the reins with Amanda Waller. She's not like, to me, like this big old threat. Like how she is in the cartoons and DC animated movies, that's how she's supposed to be on screen. She's just a bitch on screen. You know what I mean?
I hate, bro, but Viola Davis plays her so well because I hate
No,
her.
no, she does.
Whenever she's on
She
screen,
does.
I fucking hate her.
Waller? Or,
Yeah, Waller.
Okay, yeah.
Well, she plays it well. I
Yeah,
don't
she
hate
plays
the
it well.
actress.
Yeah, but
When
makes you
she's
hate
on
her.
there, I hate her.
She makes you hate
Yeah,
her.
yeah. But also, I don't like the fact that she could just call Superman. Superman is supposed to be like, I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Superman,
I don't
bro.
like her being like, yo, come over.
I didn't
Facts,
think she had
facts.
connections with superheroes like that. I thought she was only like around villains and
S
shit
tier?
like that.
S tier?
That's the top one we got.
That's the fucking
in the
top.
universe.
That's the best one. Right off rip. That's the best we got.
I don't like that she's got that hot phone, the red phone.
Maybe Superman was already there.
I would have rather sent
know.
Wonder Woman first at least. Like,
Or send somebody in touch with the fucking government, like maybe even a Green Lantern,
you're right.
because he's
Martian
part of the-
Manhunter. Martian Manhunter was teased?
not even Martian.
Well, have they been introduced yet to the DC universe?
Martian Manhunter was
Yeah, he
introduced.
was.
They were.
Yeah.
Green
that's
Lantern-
why I said that.
Technically not though, because remember Snyder Cut isn't canon,
Oh,
so
that's
technically he's not introduced.
So we're all confused. I don't know.
okay. Well, that's DC's doing.
Yeah, that's DC right there.
Bro,
Right,
DC
so I-
really
that's
made
They're inconsistent as fuck.
Dog, DC really made a comic book for real. We don't know what the fuck's going on.
But
So,
Go
what we
ahead.
think? What we think?
what's the ratings for this one, boys?
Straight off, just watching it, I was impressed. So I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna go 8.
I'm gonna go with a 7.5.
I'm definitely got a 7.5 on this, man.
I'll give it an 8. It was solid movie.
What can make it better?
Up there on
What
DC.
can make it better?
Take out Atom Smasher. Take out the girl.
More use of Dr. Fate.
Better
More use of
plot.
Dr. Fate and
Better
more
use
use
of
of,
Dr. Fate.
and I think they abused Hawkman as well as they could have. I think.
No, Hawkman.
To me, that was a high
I
point.
enjoyed, bro.
Yeah,
like,
to me, Hawkman was a high point.
Hawkman definitely got his
He
dues.
got into
Yeah.
1Vs with this motherfucker like 2-3
no,
times.
I'm
Yeah.
always down.
And
with
then he
it.
got, bro, he got a 1v with the final bad guy too.
Right.
So he got as much action as he wanted.
That boy is the definition of heart. You know what I mean?
No business in the room,
Yeah.
but he's there.
Talking the most shit, getting hit the most times.
Right.
He always stands back up.
He always stands back. That's the heart.
That's the hot.
They could have had a better bad guy, of course.
End the story with the bad guy, and not so much a like expositional opening.
It did
Show it,
get
show
him.
it, don't tell it, please.
It did get him with the bad guy though, because while they were in the fucking van, this dude, the dude that fell off the cliff at the beginning, was like questioning the girl about her necklace and shit heavy.
I thought he
And
was a
fucking
traitor.
Osmond was like, "Oh well, we know who's gonna betray him."
I said
And
the
then he
same
fell
thing.
off the
I said
cliff,
the
and I
same
looked at
thing.
Osmond. He was like, "I guess I was wrong."
And then
the
you
same
said
thing.
it's that guy, and then he died, so we were like, we're both wrong.
No, I was wrong, bro. And then it turned out to be that mullet wearing motherfucker. And then yeah, so.
He was so weak, like, I don't remember his name.
He was shiesty though.
Esteban.
How do y'all feel about the kid though? Last topic before we end the show.
I thought
The
the
kid
kid was
was
gonna be
okay.
something more than like I don't know. I'm kind of like, are we gonna see this kid again? Like, is
no,
he
we're
done?
not gonna see him. We're
Yeah,
not
he's
gonna
done.
see him.
So it doesn't matter.
But I think the use of the kid, I did like him. He was like, I don't know, he was a cool kid to me. He was skateboarding and he helped his mom get past that checkpoint and shit like that. And he was useful, is what I'm trying to say. He was trying to teach Black Adam like present day and
You taught him
like
the
here's the catchphrase.
He wasn't there
and
just
shit
to be
that.
there.
He wasn't there just to be there, and also he was the connection with his mom.
And he
Shit
hid the
like that.
crown from the bad guy.
Yeah, so he was useful.
shiesty.
He was
He was
useful.
shiesty.
And he lured Black
He's
Adam with
shiesty.
anything. Like he kept him in check a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, he's not one of these stereotypical fucking little Princess Leia motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
That just
Like,
fucks up and
Just
they freeze like
running throughout the city. Yeah.
he made the right plays.
He made the right plays. He was smart. He's glitch.
He helped the city, bro. He helped the city.
Let's see if he comes again. But for this movie, it was a good audition.
And he pulled this out.
He pulled that out,
Yeah.
gathered everybody
And I
together.
already knew what the fuck that meant too. Like,
Yeah.
Dude,
you know what I was
mad
talking
about?
They had the rock and that shit.
I was mad about his cape because when they pulled up with the cape, they were like, "You earned this." Right? I thought it was like maybe a legit cape. They gave that motherfucker a blanket with their logo stapled on it. It was legit like tied and knotted around his neck and shit.
I'm saying, you got that shit from the gift shop and whatnot.
So when Black Adam came back from the dead, I guess,
Yeah.
and he was like Shazam, his suit was different.
It
He was
bit
wearing the
different,
cape
yeah.
and he was way more gold.
Yeah. Because his lightning bolt was like all black and like distorted in the beginning.
It was a bit more gold,
Yeah.
and like also the wrists and the boots were way more gold.
Right.
He had more accents to him.
kind of like symbolizing like, oh, Black Adam's he's bad type shit.
Like I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here to stay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I also liked his explosions. Like every now and then he'd explode for some reason.
They're just supposed
Oh no,
to
he had some like Miles Morales like explosion.
He
You know,
couldn't
in
like
the game,
control
he'll
it though.
Yeah. I think that was just a nod to his anger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He pulled it like 3 times in the movie, so I was like.
And they
alright,
make you
I like
understand his anger is it's a typical John Wick.
it. I would have done the
type
same shit.
thing.
If you kill my kid, I'm going to your
Bro,
kingdom and
tell me
burning
that
it down.
kid didn't die quick as hell, bro. As soon as he gave up the powers, arrow through the chest. They was waiting on lock, bro.
Yo, if you're living back then, your chances of dying are so
By
high.
an
The
arrow.
nigga that
By
found
an arrow.
the nigga that found the rock, he was like, "Give me one on pay." I'm
And
like,
they
"Bro,
were
you're dead.
jumping in.
You're dead."
You keep that in your pocket and figure out what to do with
Oh
it.
no, this dumb motherfucker.
And then the guy's like,
Is that Ethereum? He's like, huh? What?
Talking about the minor at first, bro.
Yeah. When they're mining, these niggas like, oh fuck.
We need
Tell
a
me
whole
you
crew
didn't get Sparta kicked, bro. Huh? Tell me you didn't get
my
Sparta
bad.
kicked.
I don't have.
What, down the cliff?
When he threw him down the cliff, bro, that was basically the Sparta
Oh,
kick
yeah.
shot, bro. He was at the same angle, same slow-mo, bro.
I don't know how he did not see that coming. Like your evil
Nah, yeah,
boss is
right,
taking you to
right.
his cliff. I would
You
have been
want
like
a
a little
reward?
hesitant. Like, wait a minute.
You want a reward?
Yeah.
I'm good.
That nigga said, you want a reward too? That nigga said, But, 8,
7.5.
7.5, 7.5.
8.
And
So average like 7 points. So it's 8. Average is 8.
it's an average of 8. I'll give it that. I'll work with that. You know what I mean? So, overall,
Worth watching.
It's definitely worth a watch, bro. I think this is one of DC's high points. Like,
They're heading
let's
in the
go.
right direction
Let's go.
with this one.
I love DC.
Hopefully they keep it that
I
way.
love DC fucking comics. I want to see them do better. But I'm gonna hold y'all niggas' feet to the fucking fire, just like I do Marvel, bro. Y'all niggas can't go and just feed me bullshit. Batman vs Superman. Justice League. Just
Snyder cut.
come on, bro. So
You know you guys liked it just
Y'all-
because to say like we like it.
dude,
Like,
y'all
no.
lucky we didn't start the channel way back when, bro. I would have been talking reckless, bro. I would have been, bro. But let's not, let's end it. Let's end it to the left, my dog.
Later, Oz.
Kodo.
BFB.
Yo, Ramon in the zone for the whole city. I'm finna know, man. Clutch City signing out.